I thank the gentleman. I'll be quick here too. Mr. Bowman, in your testimony, written testimony, you said you asked your fellow union members, do you think union officials use your regular dues on politics? And your testimony reads, without exception, everyone laughed and said, of course they do.
That is correct.
So it's commonly understood that what they're paying is being used for political activity. Now, my concern is, do they know, do you think your fellow union members are adequately informed of their rights that they have that exist for them? And if so, how are they notified of those rights?
Well, personally, I do not believe they are adequately notified. As I said,
let me just back up. You are. You've taken the time to research and figure it out, but you don't think most.
Well, this is a passion of mine. So yes, I am very well aware of my BEC rights and the other rights that come with it. But in a publication, by the way, the publication of the UAW's magazine called Solidarity is full, cover to cover, basically, of union propaganda, all paid for with regular, legitimate union dues. And I believe that should be omitted from the agency fee because it is full of political propaganda. But there is a blurb in there, I don't know how often it is in the magazine, that you are able to exercise your BEC rights if you so choose. So, yeah.
Yeah, and would Ms. Waits, Ms. Kummer, would you say the same thing, that you think, would you say most of your colleagues, fellow union members, are, it would be your guess that they're not adequately informed or not well informed about their rights?
Yes, definitely.
I would have to say that that is the case. A lot of the folks that I associate with that are union members are parents like myself. And so, no, they aren't informed.
And, Doctor, you would think that that would be part of, if you're going to join a union and with as we think about this law, this area of the law, doesn't it make sense for people to fully understand what their rights and privileges and rights are?
Their rights have changed recently because Citizens United actually does allow, if you are a member,
let me ask you one
your dues
specific,
can be paid,
let me ask you a specific question.
For political purposes.
In the first 2 weeks of this, and I understand this doesn't apply to the folks here, it's about federal contractors, but I'm just curious, you know, when I go out and tour a facility in our district, and one thing I notice is the employer is required to post all kinds of things, every OSHA standard. I mean, I've had guys, contractors tell me the things they have to post, the law requires them for their employees to see. So in fact, sometimes it's so much they don't even know if their employees just forget it all. But they're required to post all this, and yet this administration, in its first 2 weeks in office, Executive Order 13496, revoked a requirement that federal contractors inform workers of their BEC rights in employment notices. Now, why would, if we want employees to know their full rights, if we want them to have the freedom to choose and know what their money is being spent on, the rights they have, why would this administration, first 2 weeks on the job, issue that kind of executive order?
I think you should ask the administration. They might have thought it was too burdensome or ineffective.
Too burdensome to let, so your testimony is it's too burdensome to let federal employees know their rights?
It's my testimony. You should ask the administration why they did it. If you want me to
speculate,
if you want me to speculate, I'll speculate.
No, but you said before asking the administration, you said it may
No, I said it after asking the administration.
You said it may be too burdensome to let people know what their rights are under the law, and this administration
They may have thought it was ineffective.
Ineffective.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate that.